Greetings, class, and welcome back to Accounting 202. In this announcement video for Thursday, April 7th, I'm going to cover what I call this mini module for Chapter 7. Now, several weeks ago, we sort of sidestepped this chapter. I want to bring this back in now and just address it very briefly. And so I created this mini module. It does not have as much material in it as the other modules have. Basically, if you look at the instructions for this module, you'll see there's a very few things to do, but we do have a couple of things you need to do. One is watch the lecture video for Chapter 7, the demonstration problem video, then practice with the Chapter 7 demonstration problem, and then download the activity-based costing worksheet and watch the activity-based costing worksheet video. The activity-based costing worksheet is the only assignment for the module. You will not have a discussion, you will not have Foundational 15, and you will not have a Connect assignment. So this is it. So what you need to do is to watch the video on how to complete the activity-based costing worksheet and then upload it by Monday, April the 11th. Now, the purpose for this assignment is twofold. One, it's to work with the activity-based costing, but second of all, this is to introduce and have you work with Excel. Some of you probably already are, but the reason I'm asking you to submit this in Excel is because I want you to get practice with Excel. It's an important part of a business education, and it's used all the time in business for analytical purposes. So what I would like you to do for this worksheet is to make sure you complete it in Excel and then upload the worksheet by Monday, April the 11th. For this module, there will not be a Foundational 15, a Connect assignment, or a discussion, like I mentioned a moment ago. All right, so that's the basic instructions for the overview. This is the Excel activity worksheet where we apply Excel and use it to do activity-based costing. So in this case, we have a problem based on the material we cover, and you have the costs here and the way to allocate the cost, the percentage of what these different areas should receive, the total activity level for each area. So what you're going to do is you're going to allocate this overhead cost to these different activities and then divide by the total activity cost or activity and then get a cost per unit, kind of what we used to call a unit cost multiplier when I was at Medicare. Once you do all that, then you apply that to this particular Office Mart orders that we're looking at. So we're going from a very general allocation here, and we end up with a very specific allocation here, where we're applying this to a specific order or set of orders. Anyway, we're trying to generate a cost for those orders that includes the direct materials and labor, and then all this allocated overhead. So that is the module. I hope you have a great week. Now, one other thing I need to mention. This is an announcement that's not in the announcements, but if you're looking at the syllabus, you probably noticed that the exam was originally scheduled for this week, and it's not here yet, and that's exactly right. I postponed the exam for the purpose of slipping this Chapter 7 material in, and then next week, on Monday, you will see the exam number 3 module open. And in that module, there will be the usual materials that includes a review for the multiple choice portion of the exam, a review for the problem section, and a practice quiz. All 3 of those things are going to be in there, as well as the multiple choice part of the exam and the problem part of the exam. So that will appear on Monday, April the 11th, next week. And so next week will be the exam itself, and then we will continue on after that. Following exam 3, we will dive into the next chapter material in chapter 12 and move on from there. If you have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to reach out to me. But this material is now available, and you should, at this point at least, be working on this worksheet. And then next week, we will have the review for the test, and the actual test itself will be open so you can take it. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a great day and a great week.